Dear students, today we are going to start the chapter 6 of your book Political Science, Political Parties. Today we will discuss about the chapter elaborately. The question is why do we need political parties? Why the political party is needed? Before going to answer that question, first I want to define what is political party. A political party is a group of people who come together to contest elections and to hold power, to get power to form a government. Is it clear? A group of people who come together to contest election and to achieve power to form a government, that is political parties. This political party involves political division in the society. It divides the society into some political divisions. That is called a partisanship. What do you mean this? What do you mean by this partisanship? Partisan means a person who is strongly committed to a party. Suppose myself, if strongly I like the ideology of a political party, then I am partisan. Suppose you like the ideology of another party, then you are a partisan. So partisanship means a political division of the society. Okay, is it clear? And a political party has three components. What are the three components? A political party has a leader, and it has some active members and some followers. Suppose, for example, take a BJP. Narendra Modi is the leader, and this party has some active members and some followers. Many followers are there who are like strongly the ideology of the party. They are the follower and active member of the party. Is it clear, beta? Okay. Now I am going to discuss the different functions of a political party. First function is all the political parties contest election. Why? To get a majority of votes to form the government. It is the first function. Second function, these political parties has different policies and programs they kept before the public. That is, we can tell that the agenda, policies and programs. Every political party has its own policy and program. Next is these political parties, when come to power to form the government, they are called a ruling party. And who did not get a majority of vote or who are defeated in election, they are sitting in opposition. They are called opposition party. Who came to power, they are ruling party. And who could not came to power and sitting in opposition, they are called opposition party. And these all parties are making laws, kanun, in parliament. Next function is some parties after contesting election got the majority of votes, form the government. They are running the government. And some are did not get majority vote. They are sitting in opposition. They are called opposition party. So this ruling party and opposition party, they are making debates. They are framing the laws. They are framing the rules and regulations to run the government. Next is function. Next function is political parties shape public opinion. What is meaning of shape public opinion? Because they are taking the opinion of the public to parliament. They are discussing, they are debating there. Are you getting my point? Next to that, these political parties, they are making different programs, different schemes for the welfare of the common people. So these are the important function of the political parties. And due to these important functions, so what we discussed just, due to these functions, a political party is essential, needed for a country. Is it clear, beta? Now, next I am coming to discuss how many parties should we have. How many parties, political parties should we have? But in a democracy like India, many group of persons they are making different political parties. And especially if I will take into consideration the India's case, here many parties are there, but many political means near about 750 political parties are there. Now that the question, the question arise in our mind, how many major or effective parties should we have? How many parties should we have to run the government very smoothly? Now that in some countries there is one party, single party like China, there is only one party, that is Communist Party. There is no second party to oppose the government. That is called a one party system or single party system. In America and UK, United Kingdom, there are only two parties. There are two parties, and always there is contest the election between two parties. If one is come to power, another sitting in the opposition. So that is called a two party system. If we will come to the case of India, there are more than or nearby 750 parties. That is called a multi-party system. Here what happened, beta? If a party, a political party did not get a majority of vote to form the government, there are many parties are coming together and making coalition or alliance to form government. Suppose, for example, BJP or Congress or any party, national party, did not get a majority vote in the election. So they are taking help of the other small parties. They are bringing, okay, other parties, and they are making or forming government. That is called coalition government or alliance government. So in 2004, there are three kind of government were made in this manner. One is NDA, National Democratic Alliance. The BJP government did not get a majority of vote, and BJP party took the help of or took the coalition of alliance of some other parties, small parties, and make government. That is called NDA. Same that in Congress, case of Congress also, when Congress did not get a majority of vote in the election, it took the help of some small parties, and by coaliting, by making alliance, it form government. It is called a UPA. It means United Progressive Alliance. Same another party, other parties also, they came together to form a government. That is called a left front. These all are coalition government. They are coaliting each other to form a government. They are making alliance each other to form a government. Now the question arising, which party is better here? The one party system, two party system, multi party system? The answer is party system is not good. The simple answer is no party is good, no party system is good, and it is the simple. Means here we can say the success of each political party depend upon the nature of the society. Suppose the multi-party system will be applicable in UK and America, it will be failed. If you will apply the two-party system in China, it is also impossible to exist. If we will make one party, two-party system and will be try to apply in India, then it will be failed. So it is depend upon the nature of the society, its social and regional divisions, as well as its history and politics. Means the success of a political party depend upon the nature of the society, its social regional divisions, history of politics, and its a system of election, its political system. Is it clear, better? Now that I want to distinguish between national party and state party. National parties are those parties, okay, which secure at least 6% of total votes in the Lok Sabha election or in the assembly election in 4 states. Suppose a party get its 6% of total votes. If suppose total votes, how many people are giving vote, if it's 6% a party got in the national level, it is called national party. Same manner, a party who gets at least 6% of its total votes in the state legislative assembly, means Vidhan Sabha. So it is called a state party. National party, which gets its a 6% vote in the Lok Sabha, it is called national party. A party which gets a 6% vote in legislative assembly or Vidhan Sabha, that is called a state party. Now the question is arising in our mind as why national parties are called recognized political parties, because the national parties are recognized by the election commission, and it gives a specific political symbol to them, and it provides some privileges and facilities to that parties, because these are the large party and big party like Congress, Bharatiya Janata Party, after your mm, CPI, CPIM, Indian National Congress, Bharatiya Janata Party. These all are the national parties, and they are very large parties, big parties. So they are recognized by election commission, or election commission provides some specific symbol, political symbol to them, as well as some facilities, privileges, okay, by the election commission. Due to these are called recognized political parties of a country. That who beta? National parties. Which are the national parties of India? First, All India Trinamool Congress, AITC. It started on 1st January 1998 by Mamata Banerjee. Okay. Now it is a national party in 2016. Next that Bahujan Samaj Party, BSP. It was started by Kansiram. And after the death of Kansiram, it goes to the hand of Mayawati. And this party was started first for the welfare of Dalits, Adivasi and other backward peoples, OBCs and religious minorities. Next is the Bharatiya Janata Party. Bharatiya Janata Party, BJP. It was started in 1980 beta. Okay, and its first name is Bharatiya Janasangha, and it was formed by Syam Prasad Mukherjee in 1951, and after in 1980 its name changed to Bharatiya Janata Party. Next is the Communist Party of India, CPI. It was started in 1925. Okay, and it's it believes in Marxism and Leninism. Means it is started on the base of ideology of Karl Marx and Lenin. Karl Marx and Lenin. Okay, and Communist Party of India, marked CPIM. But it was founded in 1964. It was also belief in the ideology of Karl Marx and Lenin. है ना? Means ये जो Communist Party of India CPI, it was started for the welfare of the farmers, peasants, and Communist Party of India, marked CPIM. It was formed for the welfare of workers and laborers. Next we are coming beta Indian National Congress and INC. है ना? It is uh, one of the oldest party of India. It was started in 1885 before the independence. Okay, under the leadership of our beloved first Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. And till later, from 1885 to till later, it it has been the a big national party of India. Next is the Nationalist Congress Party (NCP). It was a part of Congress Party. It was formed in 1999 after division of a Congress, after division from Congress, and it was started by Sharad Pawar. Before Sharad Pawar was a great leader of Congress, but due to some difference in ideology, okay, it was divided from Congress, and its new name was given Nationalist Congress Party, whose symbol is a watch. Okay, table clock. So you have to read the each and every paragraph of this parties or ideologies or principles very properly. Now we are coming for a state party beta. Already I defined the state party previously. State parties are those parties who secure at least 6% of the total vote in legislative assembly or Vidhan Sabha. These are called state parties. And for example, the state parties are Samajwadi Party, Rashtriya Janata Dal Party, Biju Janata Dal Party, Sikkim Democratic Front, Mizo National Front, Telangana Rashtra Samiti. These are the regional parties, but the state parties. And these parties play a very important role in the coalition government, alliance government. Already I told just 5 minutes before. When the national parties could not get a majority of a vote to form a government, they are taking the help of these parties, these state parties or these regional parties to form the government. That is called coalition government or alliance government. Is it clear, better? Are you getting my point? Now next we are coming the challenges to political parties. Challenges to political parties. First challenge is a lack of internal democracy. Every party has that some top leaders. Every party has some top leaders, and the power totally concentrated in their hands. है ना? There is always conflict, rival among them, the leader and the members. So it is one kind of challenge. If this kind of that internal democracy is lacked in the party, then democracy cannot exist. Second challenge what beta? The dynastic succession. It means in many political parties, the top positions are always given the family members. The top position of the parties always given to family members. Okay. Next, third challenge is what? Money and muscle power. In political party, during the time of election, the political leaders, they are taking help of money and muscle power. They want to threaten the voters. They want to mobilize the mind of the voters. They want to motivate the mind of the voters. So it is also one kind of challenge. The fourth challenge the is very often the parties do not seem to offer a meaningful choice. Means whom the voters want to give vote or whom the voters choice, the political parties did not give ticket to that candidate. Okay, so due to sometimes the voters did not get the right candidate in the elections. Okay, suppose for example in Bag, okay, uh, you and I both stood in the election. Okay, the people like you to give vote. That means the people's choice is what? You should stand in the election. But the political party give ticket to me. I stand in the election. So it means what? You are not getting your choiceable candidates. Okay, your preferable candidates. So what will happen? You will be not willing to give vote to that candidate whom you do not like that. So it is also one kind of a challenge that. Now, how can parties be reformed, beta? How can the parties be reformed? Sometimes every political party, every what, each and every political party, they have many drawbacks and shortcomings. Okay, so how can parties be reformed, beta? Amended. A changes should be brought in political parties. First is first suggestion. Okay, first suggestion or first reform. How that those MLAs and MPs, they are changing their parties. They should not be given ticket for standing in the election. Those are changing the parties. They should not be given ticket to stand in the election. Second, what those candidates are standing in the elections. First, they should be taken into consideration whether they are criminal or they are using money power, muscle power in the election. If they are doing, they should not give chance to stand in the election. Third, every candidate who are standing in the election, they should file their income tax return. If they have more money power, they should not give, they should not be given ticket to stand in the election. So income tax, they should means they should ask, they should be asked to file the income tax return to the government. And a law should be made, a act should be made, a कानून बनना चाहिए बेटा, okay, to control, to regulate the internal affair of the political parties. There should not be any conflict, there should not be any tyranny and tension. It should be mandatory for every political party to give a minimum number of tickets, about 1/3 to women candidates. Women should be given ticket also to stand in the election, approximately 1/3. Next, that while the candidates are standing in election, the government should support directly, indirectly to them. Government interfere should be there. And last is the conclusion I am going to say. Means that these suggestion, means that there are many suggestions, many amendments are there, but that was not accepted by the political parties due to there is no improvement in our political parties, among our political parties. Another two ways I can say the political party can be reformed, can be amended. What beta? Public should pressure on political parties. Political जो parties they have many drawbacks and shortcomings, and public can remove that. Public can bring pressure on them. Next, that what public should participate directly in election. They should fully participate in the election. So here one is a pressure on political parties through agitation, through demonstration, through strikes. Okay. Second is public should participate, means each and every voter, every person should directly participate, means come to give vote and choose the right candidate to form a government. Then the government can be run smoothly. Are you getting my point, beta? So these are all that suggestions and amendments we can bring to reform our political parties. We can remove the shortcomings and drawbacks from our political parties. Then the party can form a better government and can run the administration of a country very smoothly. In other words, we can say, then if political parties are better, then the better democracy will be existed in our country, Otherwise, the democracy will be failed in all the manner, in every manner. For example, if we took the case of India, we see, even though today we are living in a democratic country, we are not, we do not have the principles, the ideology of democracy. We are not getting the value of democracy, the basic principles of democracy. आज आप डेमोक्रेटिक गवर्नमेंट में रहने के बाद भी, डेमोक्रेसी मीन्स व्हाट बेटा? दिस वर्ड डिराइव्ड फ्रॉम डेमोस्क्रेटिया, the Greek word demoskratia. Demos means people, kratia means administration, means it simply we can say it is ruled by the people. Yes, we are giving vote, we are choosing